welcome to our channel. My name is Ankita.
And my name is Akshay.
And today we are going to tell you about our PR journey and the PR process that we followed. We came to Canada as permanent residents in September 2018. 2019. It feels like a long time has passed. And we're going to tell you about our application, our process, and everything in between. We started this process in August 2018 because when we decided we wanted to move to Canada, we went online and we saw if we were eligible. Which website did we go to?
It was a CRS calculator. So we had put in our hypothetically, we had put in the Ielts score over there. We had put in 8777 and then our age and all those other fields which were there.
If you're looking for a link to the website, we'll put it in the description below, and you can go and check your scores. If you don't know your IELTS scores yet, please put 8777 because that is the minimum score that you require to apply.
Those results, when we had checked our CRS score, it was coming out with 471 and we had pretty high chances of getting the invitation to apply in the next draw as per that trend which was following in late 2018s. Started the process by sending a request to our universities for sending the transcripts to WES, which is World Education Services. What this organization does is that they evaluate your education which you have done in your home countries with what is equivalent to in Canada.
So we sent them the request in August 2018, and the fees that they took was 207 Canadian dollars, and we got our result in 2 months. So that's a time-taking process. So if you're planning to apply, start with your WES transcripts first so that you get them in time before you submit your forms. The second thing that we did was prepare for our IELTS.
Yeah.
If you're planning to apply for your PR, IELTS is the most important aspect because that's how you can increase your scores drastically. The other things cannot be changed, but your IELTS score can be changed. We gave our IELTS on 28th September, and I got a good score. I got 9987. Akshat also got a good score except for in one.
Yeah.
So he got 8, 9,
6.5
and 7. Yeah. So since I had the higher score and all other aspects were the same, we decided that I would be the primary applicant. So once we got our WES report and our IELTS, we were ready to submit our express entry profile. We submitted this on 15 December 2018 with a CRS score of 471.
And within 4 days, we were expecting a draw, and the draw did happen. And it was 19th December that we received our ITA, which is invitation to apply. And the cutoff score for that particular draw was only 439, and we were well above that score, and we were very happy. And we knew that we would get the ITA, so we were very prepared for that.
Now, once we received our ITA on 19th of December 2018, we had to get all of our other documents in place. We had to get our medical done, so we went the same day to affiliated hospital and got our medical test done. We submitted the application the same day. Along with the application, you need to submit your work experience documents. Now, for this, you have to match your NOC code requirements to the document that you're submitting. So make sure it's matching one NOC code so that you can mention that in your profile. Yeah. Since I was a primary applicant, I had to submit the documents, the reference letters for all of my employments. I work in HR, so that was easy for me. But many people who are not in the HR field and might find it difficult to contact everyone and get their work experience letters in place. So make sure that you do that beforehand so that you have it in time to submit your application. Now, the other thing that you have to submit is your marriage certificate. If you're applying as a couple, you need to submit your IT returns and your Form 16s, your police clearance certificate, digital photographs as per the requirements that they mentioned, your medical receipt, your proof of funds, which is your bank statements, and
just for the proof of funds, we did borrow money from our parents, and what we did was we asked them to transfer the funds directly into our account 6 months back, so that when we had showed them the proof of funds and the bank statements for 6 months, that big deposit was not shown and it was just an opening balance, so that they couldn't question us.
So make sure that there are no big amounts reflecting in your bank statements when you submit, because it might be questioned. If you have any big amounts, you might have to submit an affidavit along with it and a letter of explanation. We did not want to do that. We wanted to be very safe, so we made sure that it showed up as an opening balance. And along with that, we had to give them the fees. Now there was a fees of 550 CAD per person, with the RPRF fees of 490 per person, which we had to submit. We submitted it all together along with our application so that our process does not get delayed.
Yeah, and we had submitted the application on 29th of December 2018. And then it was just a wait.
We were part of many Facebook groups where people who were applying for PR were also there, and some of them would get their PPRs in 3 months and 4 months, and we had waited for about 5 or 6 months, and we were getting very worried and scared because we were so excited to quit our jobs and move abroad, and it was very exciting for us. So we received one update
we received an update on the 11th of February, which was just a medical update that our medicals have been approved. The reports and the results are directly sent to the immigration authorities.
And since it was a long time that we didn't receive anything, we decided to apply and get our GCMS notes, which gives you any notes that the immigration people might have mentioned
in the profile.
So that's also a long process. We applied for those notes on 24th of April 2019, and we got them on 28th of May. So it takes a month to get those notes.
It's a very long report. It's like around 20-25 pages of report, but just to see the gist, it's right at the end, and you can get to know what the immigration department has put in on your files and what's the latest update. And with that also, there wasn't any update as such. Whatever we could see on the profile, that was the same and everything. We just had to wait, nothing. There weren't any additional document requests or anything of that sort, or they didn't have any questions for us. So everything was going smoothly.
So we just basically had to wait. And we waited for 6 months, and on 25th of June 2019, we got our PPR and our passport request. And I remember we got it like early morning, and
it was actually daytime in Canada. So they were working, but it was pretty early for us back in India.
So I just got up and I saw my phone, I saw the email, and I screamed, and I woke Akshita and I told her, oh, we got it finally.
I still remember we just jumped out of the bed, we declared a sick day at work, and we straight away, without wasting any time, we went to the VFS office and
submitted our passports.
Submitted our passports the same day, because we didn't want to waste any time on that. And again, we knew that it won't take that long, because VFS just has to send our passports to the Canadian High Commission in Delhi, get our passport stamps, and get our COPR back to us.
So on 7th of July, which is about 2 weeks, we got our passport and our stamped passport back. And then we waited for that time. We did not quit our jobs and such. Till then, we waited till we got a passport in hand. Then we started planning we bought our flight tickets. We decided to go in September. We notified our organizations that we would be leaving and started with our notice period. We started doing other things like researching about our professions in Canada and what kind of jobs we would get. We started applying for jobs. We updated our resume. Um, we didn't have to think about where we were staying because we had relatives here and we were going to stay with them. So that was actually a main factor why we decided to move to Canada, because in those initial days you need that support.
Yeah.
We also did other things such as prepare for our landing. We prepared documents for our jewelry evaluation and goods to follow. And if you want to know more details about the landing procedure, please let us know in our comments and we can make a separate video about it. But we were very prepared and ready to go on. And we landed in Canada 5th of September 2019.
Yeah.
We hope this video was helpful to you, and if it was, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're going to post a lot of new videos about our PR process and our journey so far in Canada. We've been here for 2 years, and we will show you about life in Canada, we'll tell you more about our jobs and how to look for jobs in Canada, our travels and other projects. So please like, share and subscribe and stay in touch, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.